Welcome, tarot friends. Welcome to our tarot reading for Libra for the month of June 2022. We will start with a short description of the sign Libra. Libra is characterized by balance, harmony, and justice. This defines the Libra energy. As a cardinal air sign, Libra is represented by the scales, an association that reflects Libra's fixation on establishing equilibrium. Libra is obsessed with symmetry and strives to create equilibrium in all areas of life, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. And in the major arcana, the sign for Libra is justice. When we look at this picture, we see here female energy that is calm and composed, and she holds a sword that is upright. It's as if she is imposing that there is importance, she brings importance to what is true and what is honest. At the same time, she is holding a balance on her left hand. As it was said in the earlier description that was given for Libra, she promotes equilibrium in a person's life. So a person in this symbol always has this tendency towards establishing certain equilibrium. You can see here two pillars that are equal. So in a certain sense, this can symbolize the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine energy, the inner and our outer life. At the same time, also the dark and the bright side of us. But when you look at it, unlike the other cards which shows pillars, like for example I think in the Empress there is the black and the white. Not in the Empress. In the High Priestess, there is usually a black column and a white column. Here, both columns are of the same color, so it's another equilibrium. So there is no difference in color. It's really a neutrality in everything. And when you look at it, at the center is red, fire. There seems to be, for me, it makes me feel that really the person who is a Libran has this passion in constantly maintaining equilibrium in everything around her. There is also a thin veil that is red also behind her. It's as if she is a portal for what is true and what is right. Anyone who is about to enter and try to see what is true and what is right and what is bright, when you see it behind the veil, is yellow color, which for me symbolizes the divine. The divine is also the divine, the universe, and the spirit always promotes also equilibrium. The universe doesn't want vacuum. When there's vacuum, immediately the universe fills it up. So there's always this tendency towards equilibrium. When there is darkness, there is a tendency to draw light towards it. And also when there is light, there's a tendency for darkness to go there and dance with the light. So there's always this tendency also for the reality of the universe to have this equilibrium. And somehow the symbol of Libra is at the portal of this inner world that holds also this law of equilibrium. So when you see, she is in front of a temple that is very sturdy and very much well balanced, a structure that is well balanced. Even the lines you see here are straight. It's as if you are looking face to face. Even as if you are taking a photo, it's like really the photographer makes sure that everything is equal. So there is a really almost every symbolism here you see equality, and this is what you can see. Now, what we are going to do now for the reading, tarot reading for Libra for the month of June, is that we will search for the truth. So it's like a game, just like what we did with Aquarius. We are going to hide this card in the center of the deck. And then we will shuffle the card about 4 to 5 times. And then afterwards we will search for the card of justice. And when we find the card of justice, we will get the 4 cards before the card of justice, and again get 4 cards after the card of justice. And then we will ask the card of justice to tell us a story, to show us the tarot reading for our Librans. Okay, so we shuffle it again for the second time. By the way, the 4 cards set of deck of cards that you see here are will be the messages of the universe and the spirit world to us for today. Okay, so this is the second time. 2 more to make it 4. Okay, 1 more to make it 4. Okay. So let us now look for the card of justice. Okay, let us search for justice. King of Swords. Oh, the card of justice knows how to hide. Okay, let us Queen of Wands, Knight, the Fool, Devil. Oh, the card. Finally we got her. Okay, so we will put justice in the middle. We will get the 4 cards before her and the 4 cards after her. Now we will ask justice to tell us a story. Okay, let's just arrange the cards. Okay, now that we've arranged them, this will be our recent past, this will be our present, and this will be our proximate future. Okay, so in the recent past, it seems that you, Libra, you have been very, very busy and very, very productive, and you have been very diligent in doing your work. And because of this diligence, this industriousness, this passion that you've given into whatever work that you are doing or whatever study that you are undergoing right now, you attracted a lot of attention, and you had the support of your superiors. And it seems that whatever you're doing, it is something that is really very strong and stable. At the same time, yes, you are being powered by fire, the fire that is within, no? As symbolized by the King of Wands. You are in charge of your dream and your inspiration. And as was shown here, you are becoming a star. You are attracting attention from other people. You are becoming an inspiration, maybe in your organization or in the workplace. Many people are looking up to you and finding inspiration in you because of this diligence and this fire that you have in giving the work. No? In fact, I feel that somehow it can be that you are formally already given a leadership role, or if you are not yet given a certain position where you are being a leader right now, you are acting as a person that inspires everybody. You have a leadership energy, that when you are in a team, you are the one who gives the energy to the team to accomplish things. No, so you have somehow can be official or unofficial leadership role in a certain group or organization or a team. This is what we can see right now. So you are very much in your element. You are, yes, you are able to balance also. See, immediately the character of Libra is here. You are able to balance your inner world and your outer world. Your foot is touching your inner world. At the same time, your knee is touching the ground. You are pouring your water, which for me right now I feel is the energy and your attention, both in your inner world and your outer world. So you are able to balance things, and somehow, yes, there is this innocence. There's this this certain sense of balance, no, you can see. But at the same time, I started thinking of this innocence, this lack uh, there is this transparency. Okay, there is such, I start to feel this energy of transparency, that somehow you are very transparent also with the things that you are doing. There are no shady things, no. uh, all your work is coming out into the light. There might be darkness in some areas, but your work is shining. Your work is being seen, no. Maybe the other areas of the company, maybe you are becoming a light and the others are becoming shadows, something like that. So, this is what I could feel right now. So it seems that you are really performing well in your work, and at the same time, in your present time, people are giving you acclaim. They are recognizing your work now. So all these efforts that you've done, now you are reaping the efforts, and people are celebrating your success. And yes, everything is in balance. Your inner world, your outer world, and you are in the process of success. You have really attained success right now, and it promises success not only for you but for generations to come. So you are very stable at this present time. In the near future, you will continue to have this uh, uh, what do you call, regal spirit, no. Here you can see the King of Wands, and here you see the Empress. And the beautiful thing with the Empress is that she is a sign of fertility. Here, when you see, when you were beginning your work, there is not much nature around, no. There is more of the rock and everything, the throne, but there is fire already. Here, there's already abundance. You see the wheat growing, there's a river, and there's a forest, and there are a lot of stars in your crown, and then there are a lot of pomegranates in your clothes. So you are really going to be very productive, and the near future will be very promising for you. Um, Also, for some of you, there is a possibility also of pregnancy. Well, if you are a female, then there's a possibility of pregnancy in the future. It just came to my mind right now. If you are a male, then maybe your partner who might have the probability of having pregnancy. You will continue to be successful because you have this ability to anticipate what, for example, if you're going to a negotiation, before you go to the negotiation, you're already able to discern what the other side will be proposing. And because of that, you are able to prepare yourself so that when you go to the meeting, you will be able to either win them over or create a win-win situation where you are able to win the people to your side or to your point of view. So this is one of the reasons why you are very, very productive. At the same time, you have this inner energy, which is shown by the King of Wands, at the same time by the Chariot. You are going out. Your approach is quite unconventional. You see here the Chariot is outside the city. The city is where majority of the people are. It means that you are leading the race, and you are no longer part of your ideas, and the way you do things is quite different from the conventional things. You are separate from the pack. You are actually leading the pack, and your strength is coming from within, from this balance between your inner and outer world. And you have this power. You see here you can see the dark and the light, the yin and the yang, the masculine and the feminine. There is a balance between it, and this balance is pulling forward your situation towards success. and you are stable. As you see here, a very, very confident charioteer riding the chariot. And actually, the charioteer doesn't hold any cords to control those that are pulling the chariot. He is somehow communicating with them in the realm of the spirit or the mental world. So the person is, in a certain sense, highly spiritual. For me, it symbolizes that. And the sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining. You see here, all are yellow. It means that the sun is shining. Everything is positive for you in your near future. Well, let's see what are the message of the universe for you. Okay, let's see what's the message of the divine for Libra. For Libra, for the month of June. Okay, let's get randomly one card. Empty well, time to replenish. I see a certain beauty in it. Let's get the other cards also. It's a positive thing. Okay. Okay, let's randomly pick one card. Okay, here, balance. Okay, Libra. Yes, balance. Balance. And then, let's see from the Archangel Oracle cards, messages from our angels. The balance can be messages from our ancestors. Okay. And then let's get a card from our angels and archangels. Clear audience. Okay. No wonder you are very successful. It seems that the spirit world are teaching you or giving you the gift of clairaudience. No? Clairaudience is being able to hear things. Now, it doesn't always mean that you are going to hear voices or something. No, sometimes part of the gift of clairaudience is when you hear a certain word being spoken in your environment. You are like a radar that zooms in to that word or to that phrase or to that sentence that you hear from your environment, and you immediately know that it has a significant meaning or significant contribution in your present situation. Sometimes you would see yourself going throughout the day, listening to ordinary conversations, maybe even listening to a video or to a movie, and then you find yourself catching phrases, catching parts of words and sentences, and you are able to weave them all together into something that is very meaningful to your present situation. This is another way of having the gift of clairaudience. No? For some, they are very distinct. They hear things, but at the same time, the way they hear it is also very personal. They just know there's a certain knowledge of hearing things. There are many ways, and the spirit will let you know more about it when you develop. The owl. Okay, listen to the messages of the angels. Okay, so here, let us try to see what is the message. Okay, empty well. Looking at this empty well, I see here this is the well, no? And at the hole on top of the well, you can see the cosmos or the universe. It's as if the empty well is your portal, which is your heart or your inner self, which opens itself to the cosmos so that the cosmos or the universe can fill up the emptiness that is in you. You are like this one, the star. You are very much in touch with your inner world, and you are in a very receptive spirit. An empty well, time to replenish, is a person who is constantly in a receptive mode, always ready to receive the downloads and gifts from the universe or from the divine. So this is like that. He has the spirit of receptivity. This is what I feel from this message of the empty well. And balance, again, this is a balance between the inner world and the outer world. You see here, there are a lot of network of things outside the person. These are the usual activities that the person has. And there is this black pole that goes down to the person's head. I feel that this is the communication that the person has with the universe and with the divine. So this is the thing that somehow he is able to balance by connecting his inner world with his outer world. So this is again related to his one. There is a certain mystical component of your capacity to create a balance in your world and achieve a lot of success. At the same time, clairaudience, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So this is what I was saying. No? For some people, when they have this gift of clairaudience, they really are able to listen to the promptings of the universe and their spiritual guides. And it's a personal thing. You will know, it's as if you are hearing things, but at the same time, it's not hearing things from your ear, from your external senses. It is hearing things from your inner senses, and it's quite hard to explain. But there's something like that. But at the same time, in the exterior world, you are given this gift to discern the words and the things that you are able to hear in your surroundings, and you are able to discern which are significant in your present journey. You are able to weave them together like a spider that is weaving a web. You are able to put them all together so that you will be able to be guided by the universe to your direction. At the same time, here we have the owl. The owl is also a bird of mystery. It is a bird in the night. Night is full of mystery. The owl is one of those spirit animals that allows us to travel from the external world to the inner world. It says here, listen to the messages of the angel. The owl is very quiet. Usually when you see an owl in a tree, it's very seldom that you will notice an owl. Oftentimes, for example, you will see an owl just quietly perch on a branch of a tree. If you are not very observant, you will not notice its presence. The owl just quietly observes. The owl is in a very receptive energy. The same time here, no, you are developing your intuition and you are in your receptive energy. And because of that receptivity, there is this white bird, no? You are able to soar into the sky. This white bird is soaring into the sky. And there is this night here. And you see here the spiral of energies around you. So it shows that the owl is immersed in the mystery of the cosmos. He is in touch with the inner world. And so this is what is happening to you right now. You are deepening your relationship and you're able to balance between your inner journey and your outward journey. And things are going well. Everything is moving forward in a positive light. Well, that is your reading for today, for the month of June 2022. Well, Libra, I hope that please take whatever resonates with you, and I hope that it can help you in your journey as you go through the month of June. Well, until next time, God bless.